Hey crafty friends, welcome to Project Life April. This video has been recorded a long time ago, I think back in July, and I've only gotten around to do the voiceover now. So what do we have here? We have a full-size photo in 9x12 which shows our colored Easter eggs. I just love the colors so much that I had to do a big photo. Then we have a 6x12 page with different sized photos, as you can see in 3x4 and 4x6, and another 9x12 photo page protector with 5 photos. I have, as you can see, my photos in the pockets already, and now I'm adding the journaling cards. They are from the Stories by the Month Kit of April this year by Ellie Edwards. And I'm just, looking for the right spots for the different journaling cards, because my plan this year is to just, use up my stash, work with the kids, and whatever is left goes into my stash. So, cutting up journaling cards or cutting out circles, as I did here with a circle punch, is a fun way to create journaling spots. I use this these 2 journaling cards because I kind of like the color on the Clean It Up card. I think it matches the page and the photos. So that's what I did. Punched out a circle and cut it in half and wrote my journaling. I find these small journaling spots always kind of tricky to write on, because for my project life I use a different handwriting than I usually have. Like in my daily life, my handwriting, I'd say it's italic, right? I write to the right side, and in writing journaling, it is not so good. So it's much easier to write in a straight kind of way. For the 3x4 photo, I think you just saw that I marked the spot on the journaling half circle, because my plan is to not put that journaling spot in the middle of the photo or at the bottom, center bottom of the photo, but more to the left, so that my son's bag can still be seen. So I just marked that before I started my journaling, so I know that I'm going to cut off part of it. So this is my son's old bike that we sold on eBay, and for his birthday in May he got a new one. So that was the picture I took for eBay, and you can see on the left side that I got myself a new bike as well in April. 5 photos on the right side in that page protector, and the perfect journaling card. The journaling card has spots for 5 stories, and I have 5 pictures. So what I'm doing is I'm adding these black chipboard numbers from the Storytelling Basic collection by Ali Edwards. And this way I can just easily write my stories for each picture onto the journaling card. And I just had a cat come up to me for a round of snuggling. Alright, we will see how I add the journaling later. There on the left you can see is a picture of a corona test. I think April was the time when we went back to normal school life, and yeah, we started with corona tests in school twice a week. For the picture of my new bike, I'm making this ledger piece, whatever you want to call it. It's just something I do regularly now when I want to do a flip up or if I do a fold out. This is for me personally the best way to adhere photos and journaling cards together, because this way you can make sure that your flip up opens properly. And there I realized, hold on a second, this page protector only has an opening on the front side, so I cannot add anything from the back side. So I had to get out my craft knife and yeah, open that pocket there so that I can add something in from the bag, like the little flip up that I created there. There you go. Ta-da. So don't be afraid to cut your page protectors. Just make sure you don't, cut too far to the left or to the right. Adding some chipboard, again with my favorite tool, the tweezer. And that big 9x12 photo was just, calling for something layered, and I will show you in a little bit how I'm going to do that. But first up, journaling. And like I said, I'm just adding a story for each picture to the journaling card. So obviously, photo 1, the story goes next to number 1, and so on. So that's a fun way to have the photos included as well as the stories. And I'm using Ali Edwards the Slick Writer pen for things I want to, make visible a little bit more. And just the, I don't even know what that pen is called, but it's a lot thinner. I think it's like a 0.3 or something. So I use that for my regular writing. Yeah, and the Slick Writer to highlight things in my stories. So there you see, it's you get much more text onto the journaling cards, or you can write a lot more journaling if you write straight. So if your handwriting is straight. Whenever I used to write in my regular way, I didn't have enough space on a journaling card. So that definitely is a plus. To change up, one's handwriting just a little bit. So my flip up needs another journaling card on the back. And I just took the one from the top and was able to even use 2 more journaling cards by adhering them to the back of a 4x6 photo. So, clever me. Again, using your stuff, making it visible in the albums. And I was able to add a little bit more journaling onto that yellow journaling card, and just told the story of my new bike. So a bone folder is always very helpful to make sure that the fold is properly done. So, chipboard time. The April memories card, I think, is back from 2018 or 19. They were part of the Stories by the Month kit, and I just like to use them there. Not yet ready for the full page, but for that flip up, because I had 2 journaling cards adhered together, it kind of like, didn't stay closed. So what I'm doing here, I'm just adding a magnet, as you will see, to make sure that the flap stays closed and does not fly around. So my initial thought was to add these cork pieces from the kit, but I did not really like it. And then I looked at the chipboard pieces, the rectangle chipboard pieces from the kit, and they totally matched the colors of my Easter eggs. So, new idea, adding a bunch of rectangle chipboards onto that photo. So I went into my stash. I have all my chipboards in a box, sorted by size and shape. Just what Allie did, and I really, really like this so far, because usually you look for shape, and the next thing would be to look for text. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm looking for colors as well as matching text in this case, because you do not want something like Happy Halloween on an Easter egg page, right? So just putting the pieces down loosely here, and then I'm just starting to pull off the back using my tweezers to put them into place, just leaving a little bit of space between them. I think the result is just really, really nice. So, and again, it's a good way to use your stash, right? And we are almost finished here. I'm checking out if there are places to add more chipboard, but in the end, I'm good. No more chipboard. So these were my April pages. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.